Hi, hello, namaste, hearty welcome to yet another interesting session at iLead Tax Academy. Thank you very much for joining all of you. Such a joy to see you all. Yeah, please share the link. Please like, uh, comment. Let me know you're here. Yeah, it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday, and this is something new, that we have started. 3S student success story. We all need inspiration. We all need that little motivation at every stage of our life. We need that little motivation. And I thought that this session will help students to draw some inspiration from our own students. So they are not some celebrities or anybody. They are our own students, who have been iLead students, or people whom I had the privilege to train and things like that. So today we are also interviewing one of the famous personalities from our own student community. So let me have the people join. Let me wait for some more time. Please share the link in the meantime. I'm waiting for people to join, waiting for some more people. Please share the link. Hello, greetings.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Sir, your video is not consistent. It's very, lag है काफी से slow आ रहा है. Okay.
Yes, keep coming, keep coming. So, very good evening, everybody. Hearty welcome to 3S Student Success Stories that is being presented by iLead Tax Academy. Yes, keep sharing. I think there is some internet issue today. We are getting a very slow bandwidth today. So sorry about it. Well, today's session is very special because we are featuring someone who has built success both in India, now in the US taxation space also. Mr. Manoj, who is a CA, CWA, CS, also an Indian tax practitioner, now building his own US tax firm also. And this platform is designed to inspire our students and show them, like real journeys, real struggles and real success. So sit back, take notes, learn directly from someone who is building a global tax career. Okay, so just to give you a little introduction about Manoj is not just a professional, he is a CA, CWA, CS with years of Indian tax experience, and now actively growing his presence in the US tax industry. And he has also acquired his Internal Revenue Service enrolled agent license also. He has started his own USA tax practice, which is a dream for many Indian finance professionals. And today is going to share how he did it step by step and one by one. Okay, so let me have the privilege of inviting Manoj into our live session. Hearty welcome, Manoj. Am I audible to you? Okay, fine. I hope the audience are also able to watch and then listen to Manoj. Okay, so Manoj, how are you feeling right now, and how has this EA and US tax journey, shaped your mindset? Uh, okay.
All, yeah. Actually, I cleared all three EA parts, three parts in three continuous days.
Hmm.
But actually, that was the only time I was could manage between my domestic practice and building my firm Datacraft.
Hmm.
Then, because of late filing of my Form 23, I had to reappear for EA exams, and I cleared that exams again.
Hmm.
And but it was frustrating also, but it taught me some patience, and setbacks actually shape us, and so that's the story.
Good. So, can you share your background before US taxation and what inspired you to start studying for EA?
um, I was already CA, CMA, and CS, and running a successful domestic practice, but I wanted something global and something scalable also. So when I tried to learn about its US tax career, then I saw the professionalism and the stability that the US tax professionals having. And I realized that if I want to build a something truly global practice, I need two things: solid knowledge and a solid credential that earn trust in US clients. And that's why I chosen the EA. And EA was a perfect. And yes, I had also had a dream to build a team of 100 plus tax professionals in my US tax firm Datacraft.
Very nice. Very nice. Tell me something about your US firm that you have started.
Yeah. Actually, my US firm name is Datacraft USA LLC, which is present in Wyoming. And in India, it's the Datacraft KPO Services LLP, present in Surat, Gujarat.
Okay. So,
And yeah, we are in mainly dealing in USA taxation as well as accounting also. And currently, we have many C Corp which are subsidiary of Indian companies who are, compliances and return filing, everything is taken care of by us only. And currently we have a team of around 15 people in Datacraft. But I think with this tax season and next season, we will have a very, we required a huge, big team than this.
When did you form this company?
Yeah, I formed Datacraft in 2024.
Okay. When did you enroll for EA?
EA license I got in September 2025.
Okay. No. When did you enroll for EA? And when?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I enrolled for EA in 2023 and completed all the 3 papers in December 2023 only.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
within 3 months you were able to complete that.
No,
4 months.
within around 2 months only.
2 months. Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
No doubt. You're a triple qualified guy. So nice. So here that people, people who are triple qualified or people who are qualified, people who are even working also. So if a person who is already running a successful Indian tax practice could complete it in 2 months, I think you can also do it. Now it's not a question of challenging on the time front. At the end of the day, you must be knowledgeable and you must be equipped with the license so that you can represent your clients also before the IRS. So Manoj stands as an inspiration there. I appreciate you for that, Manoj. So at what point did you realize that US taxation could become a long-term global opportunity for you?
Sorry. Hello.
Yeah.
Sir,
Am I audible to you?
yeah, please pardon, sir.
So what I asked you was, at what point did you realize that US taxation could become a long-term global opportunity for you?
Actually, the US tax is very much structured, and it has a very standard processes to follow, and also it has lot of compliances also. Like in if you sell in different states, you have to file multi-state return. You have to do lot of compliances also. So if we get some clients, good clients, which are making sale in USA, and you do proper, you fulfill your work properly and do your work properly, then definitely you will get regular work. And also they are they don't compromise on quality. They need quality as well as punctuality. If you provide them good service and you are punctual, they will not negotiate about.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. 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 No. Just a second. What? So for your firm, what kind of people are you hiring?
For tax interns also that had cleared paper 1
Hmm.
or paper 2 of EA. And if anyone have one experience also one tax season, it will be a very wonderful for me.
Okay.
So currently, currently I am hiring EA paper 1 or paper 2 cleared, because actually they will have some essence of US tax and they know what the US tax is. So it will be very much easier for us to hire such people and get the work done.
Okay. Okay. Good. What? How do you spell your company name?
My company name is Datacraft. Datakraft.
Datacraft. Okay. And what's the web address?
www.datacraft.co.in.
Okay, fine. And if somebody has to apply in your company for job, is there an email address that you would like to
Yeah.
give?
The email is datacraft.kpo@gmail.com.
Okay, datacraft.kpo@gmail. So people, anybody who is looking for opportunities in Manoj's firm, you can please contact Manoj and apply there. So he is saying that he has openings even for people who have completed one or two papers also. Yeah, and have one season experience as well.
If anybody is having good experience and he doesn't want to relocate, I also provide work from home opportunity also.
Very good, very good. Now, how important do you think is our RTP course, the real time tax preparation? Do you think just by passing EA we can prepare tax returns, or we need this RTP?
Actually, passing EA gives you a good knowledge about US taxation, but how to apply that knowledge and how you can, get hands on your US tax softwares which they are using, and how to fill data and how to analyze that data. That we can used through in RTP. So RTP is useful after clearing EA because practical training is also important.
Absolutely.
So after RTP, you can have some knowledge of accounting and taxation software like Drake, which we are using in taxation, and also we know how to manage data and what deductions we have to fill where and how to check resident status and everything. So EA gives you knowledge and RTP gives you applicability, that how to apply that knowledge in US tax.
How do you feel about the career paths that are available for a EA, like in terms of employment, freelancing, or starting a practice like you? So, do you think that EA has those multiple opportunities or scope?
Yes, sir, definitely. I think EA is most underrated course. Yeah, because after getting EA, you can. I am having opportunities that in my firm anyone want to apply after clearing EA or having experience. I am ready to hire. So demand of US taxation in KPOs in US tax firms is very high, and you can easily secure job if you clear EA. You can easily secure job in any firm without any doubt. And if you have practical knowledge also, it will be a very good.
Yeah.
And the package also they are offering to EA is not bad. They are offering a good package, and the course duration is also not long as compared to other professional courses.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think EA is very good, and everyone who want to build career in taxation or US taxation should pursue EA.
Thank you. Thank you. What kind of salary or income can a EA expect as a fresher in Gujarat or India as a whole, according to you? Not just in your firm, I mean, generally speaking.
Generally speaking, if after completing EA, the minimum salary a fresher can expect is 4 to 6 lakhs minimum. That in Gujarat.
Yeah, yeah.
In small firms also they will get this salary.
Now, you are a CA, CMA, CS. So, how did you compare EA with any international MBA or CPA before making your choice, to join EA at iLead?
If you want corporate roles, management, marketing, then you can go for MBA. And MBA requires a bachelor degree also. So you have to, wait for 3 years for bachelor, and after that 2 years for MBA. And MBA, there is one, if you get admission or enrollment in a good institute, then only major companies will hire. Otherwise, you have to settle with some small company and small packages. And CPA is a very broader. CPA is expensive also and broader and requires patience also. So if you have time, then and you have your perspective about audit, then you might opt for CPA. But EA is very, I can say it's a wildcard entry for US taxation. In
When I keep saying EA means easy and achievable. So
yeah, after completing EA, you are certified to represent your client in US before IRS. You get all practice, taxation practice rights. You can file their return. So after EA, if you want to start your career early, and you can pursue EA, and you can start very much early than CPA. And after that EA and your firm is established, you want that I also want to pursue CPA also, then you can go for CPA. But I think EA is the first step for US taxation, and it's very, very important for everyone that you pursue EA before any course, that if you want to start US tax career.
True, true. Thank you. What would you like to tell students who are still confused, whether EA is the right course for them?
If taxation is your interest, then you should go for EA. It will give you initial salary. If you want to do job, you will get job very easily. You can also work from home. Some ladies that are married and are not able to relocate to other cities, they will also, if they had completed EA, they will easily get job from work from home. And also, I can say one thing, that US taxation work is seasonal also. Because in four, if anyone who had completed EA and had experience and want to work for half a year, he can only join some firm for that season time also, in January to April, and rest of the year he can busy with his housework. So आई थिंक ये करने के बाद में मतलब आदमी को बहुत इजी है, वर्क फ्रॉम होम भी इजीली मिलेगा, और जॉब करना है, जॉब भी रीलोकेट होना है, रीलोकेट भी हो सकता है, खुद का फर्म स्टार्ट करना है, खुद का फर्म भी स्टार्ट कर सकता है। तो ये इज वेरी गुड।
With your practice also on, how did you manage the time between the family EA preparation? How did you do that in 2 months?
Actually, luckily, when I decided to give exams in Gujarat, we had Diwali holidays, and in Gujarat, Diwali holidays ranges from 20 to 25 days. So I think I remember in from 1st November to 30th November, I not had much work in my office. So I was completely focused on EA only. At least for if you want to clear all 3 papers in 2 months, you have to give 7-8 hours daily for EA preparation. And but the best part is, if you want to, if you're working some in practice, or like me, person like me who want to pursue EA, then you have to study so much. Otherwise, daily preparation for 3 to 4 hours, yeah, 2 to 3 hours also, EA can be clear with time.
Okay, good. And I also came to know that you happened to write the examination in 3 consecutive days.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Actually, I was not having much time. I had some deadlines in December also, ROC deadlines in my domestic practice. Okay. So I decided to give continuous 3 days with the slots I got to appear for the exam. So I give all the 3 papers in 3 days only.
Oh, okay. So because of less time, you had to push yourself.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Good. So, did you face any tricky or unexpected questions in the actual EA exam?
Yeah. Actually, in EA exams, they are more focused about the concepts also. So after after preparation in iLead notes and MCQs, we are 60 to 70% paper you can easily clear, and rest 30% of paper they check for your concepts and practical applicability of US taxation. Like in individual, they can ask for deductions, or what will be representations, or like some practical questions they will ask. Definitely they will going to ask in EA exams, and it is around 30% of total paper. So if your concepts are clear and you had studied with consistency and focus, then it will be not an issue in EA.
Okay. Of the 3 papers, like what were your, which one was your most favorite one?
Paper 2, business.
Oh, why? Land of Gujarat, is it?
Actually, that I had always, from my CA time, when I studied CA and CS, I had a very good grip on shares, that calculations and everything. Valuation of shares and capital gain and depreciation. All these are my forte from last 16 years. So in business also, the taxation, they also ask same thing, that how shares or how to in partnership what to do and all that. So it was kind of easy for me, because from 15 years of experience, you can easily get through all these things.
Okay, good, good, good. How important do you think is practical experience, compared to theory for clearing EA?
Actually, both matters.
जैसे अपने सीए में इंटर्नशिप होता है,
हम्म।
हाउ डू यू थिंक आरटीपी हेल्प स्टूडेंट्स टू अंडरस्टैंड द ईए कॉन्सेप्ट प्रैक्टिकली?
जैसे ये पढ़ने के बाद में हमें यूएस टैक्सेशन का नॉलेज तो मिल गया, ठीक है, हमें पता है डिडक्शंस क्या है और एक बेसिक नॉलेज हमें पता है। लेकिन वो स्ट्रक्चर जो है उसको अप्लाई कैसे करना है, कैसे कोई क्लाइंट का अगर डेटा आया है हमें, तो कैसे उसको सॉफ्टवेयर में डालना है, कैसे उसको एनालिसिस करना है कि कौन सी चीज में क्या होगा, इसका कहाँ पे मतलब कि उसका जो स्टेटस है वो फाइलिंग स्टेटस क्या रहेगा, या कैसे हम इसको रिटर्न को पूरा एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे स्टार्टिंग से लेके एंड पे, और जो क्या क्या उसके लिए हमको डॉक्यूमेंटेशन मेंटेन करना है, वो सारी चीज हम आरटीपी से बहुत इजीली सीख सकते हैं। और ये हमारा जो एक इंटर्नशिप का टाइम है वो कट शॉर्ट कर सकता है।
Okay. Did you try to follow any other question banks or anything apart from iLead materials to?
No, no. Actually, MCQs and the material which iLead is providing is more than enough. If you study that much also, no, you will easily clear it.
Because many students they feel ke that dil mange more types, ये मटेरियल
but
अच्छा है,
but
वो मटेरियल अच्छा है. So that's what I
but
also keep telling, like every teacher or every institution or academy, they do their best, they want their students to prosper, pass. So ऐसा कोई भी नहीं सोचेगा कि अरे भाई enroll कर लो और student pass ना हो. So it's the teacher at heart, at the end of the day. So students have that anxiety. So I asked you, like
student might demand, but EA don't demand.
true, true.
If you study MCQs and give mock papers, you will be, I am 110% sure you will clear EA.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, coming to your personal story a little, did you face any setbacks or failures, along your educational journey? Because, doing a triple qualification and also something prestigious like EA, and then now planning to do CPA and things like that. So, what is it that kept you going, Manoj?
एक्चुअली दो चीज थोड़ी मुश्किल लगी मुझे। पहली चीज ये थी कि ना मुझे यहाँ पे इतना कुछ पता नहीं चला, क्योंकि आई डोंट फाइंड एनी ईए इजीली इन सूरत। सो आई वाज नॉट हैविंग एनी एक्सपोजर दैट वेदर आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग ईए आई विल गेट वर्क और हाउ टू अप्रोच यूएस। इट वाज वेरी डिफिकल्ट एंड एंड द सेकंड थिंग वाज कि you don't have much circle of US tax firms. There are very limited number of firms. Hardly there are under 10 firms in Surat that are dealing in US taxation, and basically they are more in accounting side instead of taxation also.
How far is Surat and Ahmedabad?
Surat and Ahmedabad are 250 kilometers.
Okay, now we see a lot in Ahmedabad.
Yeah, Ahmedabad is a hub for US taxation and outsourcing.
Yeah.
तो मतलब वो एक थोड़ा सा हमको खुद को मोटिवेट करना पड़ता है कि नहीं ये करेंगे तो होगा। बाकी सबका हुआ है तो अपना भी इसमें अच्छा मिलेगा यूएस के अंदर। और आफ्टर फिर ये कंप्लीट हुआ तो अच्छा मुझे रिस्पांस भी मिला लोगों से और काम भी मिला।
Good, good. So have you been into practice from the beginning, or were you also in employment at any part of time?
No, I was in practice only from beginning.
So what made you stick to practice and not go to employment?
Actually, I was having my domestic practice, so I can't join employment at that time. And after completing, in domestic practice, actually, I had a good reputation in my clients, and my they if I ask for some help or instead of help, मतलब वो कुछ भी बोलेंगे कि भाई ऐसा मुझे ये कर रहा हूँ नया, तो they will definitely support me. So I did one thing. I only tell all my clients and their knowns that I am starting this US tax firms. So many of persons directly approached me and told me that if you are doing, we will definitely give some work or shifts our work from US CPS to you. And they did the same thing. So from initial day also only I got a little bit of work and gradually it grows.
Good, good. So apart from this tax knowledge, the EA, RTP, and things like that, what kind of soft skills do you think students should develop to help them in their US tax career?
In US tax career, communication एंड द एक स्किल में ये है कि पेशेंस बहुत होना चाहिए. कोई भी चीज हमारे पास में आ रही है तो उसको हम कैसे अंडरस्टैंड करें और कैसे उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना है. मतलब डायरेक्ट उस पे रिजल्ट पे नहीं पहुंच सकते यूएस के अंदर. ऐसा मुझे फील हुआ. मतलब इंडियन टैक्सेशन में ठीक है, थोड़ा सा हम पहुंच सकते हैं, हाँ भाई ऐसा है, लेकिन यूएस टैक्सेशन के अंदर थोड़ा स्टडी करना चाहिए और पेशेंसली उसको एक बार सुनना चाहिए कि इसमें और कोई स्टेट या कोई एक्ट वहां पे, क्योंकि 50 स्टेट्स के 50 डिफरेंट लॉज है. सो कहीं पे कुछ मतलब ट्रिगर तो नहीं हो रहा ना ये करके. तो थोड़ा सा ये स्किल्स होनी चाहिए कि पेशेंसली और फोकस होके थोड़ा इस कैरियर पे फोकस करें. ये मेरा यूएस टैक्सेशन.
Okay. What inspired you to start a US tax firm? You became EA, okay, fine, but what inspired you to start a US tax firm so soon?
Actually, from my past experience, I learned that the time I delay my decision of starting firm is the time wasted.
Oh,
एंड सर एक छोटा सा एक कहावत है कि हम कभी भी स्टार्ट करें, स्ट्रगल टाइम सबका सेम होगा, पर जो पीक का टाइम होगा ना वो हमारा जितना लेट होंगे वो कम होगा. तो इट्स बेटर टू स्टार्ट एंड once you jump in the river or sea, you will automatically learn how to swim.
Absolutely. How different is serving US clients compared to Indian clients?
US clients are very professional. They need
Your
time.
clients are watching. Careful.
एक्चुअली इन यूएस दे बहुत टाइम बाउंड काम होता है. उन्होंने हमको डेडलाइन है कि इस टाइम पे होना चाहिए तो उसी टाइम पे हो ही जाना चाहिए. दे डोंट एक्सटेंड देयर टाइम और एनीथिंग. इन यूएस इन इंडिया वी many times we get data very late from client, so our filing process and speed also hamper due to this. But in USA they will give data on time, and the process will be, if you are ready with your system, the process will be smoother.
What mistakes do you think beginners should avoid when entering into US tax practice based on your 1 year experience of starting the US tax firm? What mistakes do you think beginners should avoid?
Actually, either you take RTP or you must be having experience in taxation, either like Indian. जैसे मेरे पास में 15 साल का इंडिया का एक्सपीरियंस था. So you should have either experience or join some firm for internship or job initially for 6 months or 1 year minimum. So you will get used through the systems, the processes, and the way the US system, US tax system follows. सो एक्सपीरियंस थोड़ा लेना चाहिए. डायरेक्ट फर्म स्टार्ट करना मेरा इसलिए था क्योंकि मैंने आरटीपी भी अच्छे से किया था. दूसरा मुझे एक्सपीरियंस भी था 15 से 16 साल का कि टैक्सेशन को कैसे स्टडी करना है या कैसे हैंडल करना है, और बैलेंस शीट्स वगैरह स्टार्टिंग से उसमें काफी मतलब हम लोग यूज्ड टू थे उस फील्ड से.
Okay. What tools or software helped you build your practice smoothly?
For taxation we use Drake software, and for accounting QuickBooks we use for US.
How important is mentorship in this profession? Do you think it is needed, or we can just start off on our own?
So the only difference is if we have good mentor who can provide all the guidance which we need in practice, it will boost our career by 50%. If we go from point 1 to point B in 1 year, but in 2 years, then if under good guidance and mentorship, we can reach that point at 1 year. because the mentor gives us his experience of 20-25 years. That's why.
How did iLead Tax Academy support you in your EA or USA tax journey?
Sir, I lead to every coaching's videos I watch for US taxation in iLead only, and I had MCQs and the study material which I got from iLead was very sufficient. And apart from that also, the anything I need for help regarding how to book slots for my exams, how to fill any form, how to get PT number, and any PT issue also I can easily ask iLead. And after becoming EA also, when I have to approach someone client for some work and the work is new, I can approach iLead. They will definitely, I know, will help me in that way. Yeah.
This is something for my team. So thanks to my sales team, I mean my enrollments team and the knowledge team, even the delivery team, everybody works towards it. Thank you very much, team. Now, what difference do you think anybody would feel between studying EA alone or studying through iLead?
Actually, if someone is very much new in US taxation and want to study EA alone, then I think it will be very difficult because he will not know how to study, what to study, and how much to study. These three are very important questions for clearing any exam. You must know how to study, what to study, and how much. So I lead the notes and the MCQs give us clear criteria and clear, very clear picture that we have to study this much in only, because income tax is a vast subject. We have case laws also and anything. So how you will get the notes? The notes are prepared by the experience of experienced person like you who have a so vast experience 25 years. So the notes and the MCQs, which are very important, the MCQs are not available anywhere. If person studies alone, then he will not get the material, the MCQs, and any guidance about. So it will be very difficult. So I think person must take any guidance if he want to clear E.
So Prem was telling me that iLead inspiration was something very favorite to your heart. So
Yes, sir.
how did
Yeah,
it help you?
yeah.
That needed or
Actually,
just talk the tax
no,
matters?
no, no, sir. You have to continue that inspiration in each and every video. In each and every video, I think minimum 15 to 20 minutes you inspire us by giving real life examples, motivation, and not about only practice or study, but about our life, how to the way of living of life. So that's are very important, and I think you should continue, and you can increase 5 minutes more also in every video. That is
Sometimes I feel I'm talking too much. That is something I
no,
start
no,
for myself. Uh,
sir, एक
Students are liking it.
बहुत अच्छा लगता है. मैं when actually आपका वीडियो देखते हैं तो I can't feel that I am only watching some lecture. I feel I am interacting with you. That's very important.
It's a recorded session. Still, you feel.
Yeah, yeah. Still you feel that you are in front of us and you are telling subject matter and everything.
Thank you. Glory to God. Now, any final advice you want to give to students who are currently preparing for their EA who didn't get through in the first attempt or something like that? Any advice?
My advice is simple. Don't overthink. Just stay consistent.
Hmm.
If I could clear all three papers in 3 days, I think anyone can, and you can definitely do it. And only one more thing: EA is not just a certificate; it's a door to international opportunities. So I think everyone must, the motivation of doing EA should be a primary goal, that after becoming EA, they are opening doors to international country you like, which is the most powerful and advanced country in world, USA. So that's the main motivation, and the salary and everything is secondary matter. But the opportunity you get in practice also, in job also, is very important.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have a question from audience, and audience can also ping the questions. I'll take it up here, whatever is relevant. So, hi Manoj, did you face challenges when switching from Indian finance role to US taxation? Question from Padmini.
Yeah, challenges are there because we have to manage Indian practice also and we have to focus on US practice also. But once you decide that the US practice is your main goal, then you can easily overcome any challenges. It requires hard work, and the one simple return also will take many hours. The firms which are experienced can complete the return in 2 hours, and you might require 10 hours for longer period for that. But that is okay, that will be there. So you have to be मतलब एकदम दिमाग में आपको एक चीज फिक्स करना है कि आपको यूएस प्रैक्टिस करना ही है. It is not a side business, it will be a main business.
Okay. Another question is from Shravanti. How do you see the future of US taxation and remote tax firms in India?
Remote US in yeah US taxation future is, if you are providing actually they don't care that you are present in US or you are present in any other country in the world. They only require the work to be done with precisely and perfectly. So if you are having good exposure, you will definitely will get work in US taxation. So it's not an issue. The future will be very bright, and you can work from home, from office, from anyone office, anywhere you can work from US taxation. That's not an issue.
Okay. Another question is, which topics or parts did you find most difficult and how did you overcome them?
Actually, I started with part one. So initially, part one felt a little difficult to me because I have to, memorize many things in that, and I was not used to that such type of study in taxation. So part one, I feel little bit difficult, but once I started, it will be a easy going. And part two, I had told you earlier also, was a very easy. I only took around 6 days to clear study and complete my part two. And in part three also, for representations, we have to study and memorize many things. So part one, some parts I feel little bit difficult and lengthy, but if you study properly, it will be a major issue.
How do you take care of your health? How about your fitness?
Actually, daily I go to gym around 2 hours, and it was a mandatory for me. If I'm in Surat, I will never miss my gym. And evening also I play one sport, badminton, daily for 1 hour. So it is must. If you are healthy, you can be EA, CA, anything you can do any work. If you are not healthy, then everything will be useless.
Absolutely.
So it's my humble request. Please take care of health and be healthy. Join any activity daily. It will also freshen up your mind.
True, true. One of the other question is, how do you create trust with US clients who have never worked with an offshore tax preparer before? I think that's a very wonderful question.
Yeah, it's a very good question and very, very important for every new practitioner to enter this field. Actually, creating trust is not an easy task. In my case, also, contacting direct US clients which are unknown to me, they were not interested to give work to me. So actually, my experience and my background of 16 years of practice helped me a lot in getting the work. And the clients which know me and in somewhat in domestic practice or have interacted with me, they give me started with small work, and after that they converted to full-fledged compliances and everything. So starting you have to build trust by taking small work from, चाहे अपवर्क हो चाहे कोई और आपके नोन हो, उसके बाद में ही ट्रस्ट बिल्ड होगा क्लाइंट्स का.
How do you think we must be charging our clients?
How?
How do you think people should be charging the clients?
Charging the clients is depends on the work. In US the work varies a lot because someone may have only W2 form, so it is a very simple form, so you charge a very basic price. But yes, there is a difference between US charges and Indian charges. So that's the only reason they are giving work to outsourcing work to India. So you have to charge less from the
Okay. Another question is, which forms or tax scenarios should a new EA master to start taking clients confident?
of forms, just like C Corp, there are many forms. So like 1120s, and after that you have to also take care that 5471, 5472 are applicable or not, and many such compliances. So it's better you start with individuals 1040, and then you can gradually get a grip of other forms also.
Okay. So, okay, I think you answered this question, but still, how important is it to do the practical training for EA exam?
Practical training is very important. I answered initially also that if you are doing RTP, then you will get used to software, and also very few mock examples which are provided in RTP, and you will get an idea of how to deal with taxation and returns. But if you are not done RTP, then I would suggest that take internship or practical training in any firm for at least 1 year. Then only you will get good idea about how to execute the return or prepare a return.
Good. How about the mock test that you got, mock test papers or the MCQs? You told that already, but it's a question again.
If it's my guarantee, if any person completes all MCQs provided by iLead, he will never get out anything uh, out from this. The all the easily you can clear after the completing MCQs, and the mock test give you taste. Taste means you get an idea how the EA paper will we have to appear for EA exams, what questions type of they will ask, and how you within what time limit you are able to complete or not. So mock test is very important for confidence, and MCQs are and the theory are the key.
Absolutely. Uh, okay. Okay. How do you manage data confidentiality and IRS security expectations while working from India?
Yeah, we have to follow procedures, and data security the US person are taking very seriously. So we had different level of security, and also in servers also we have some security and not giving any access to employees. That client data is the data जिसको जितना देना है उसको उतना ही एक्सेस है, सबको हर एक चीज का एक्सेस नहीं है. दूसरा, they can't download any other file than in their computer in other than or work. So we have many controls also that अदर वेबसाइट्स पे कोई लिंक तो नहीं हो रहा ना, या मतलब चीजें हैं काफी जो आपको मेंटेन करनी पड़ती है डेटा कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी के लिए.
Okay. Then I think you answered this, but still another question. What opportunities are there in US taxation for students starting their career, and how can they build a strong profile in this field?
Sir, please pardon, what's the question?
What opportunities are there in US taxation for students starting their career, and how can they build a strong profile in this field?
एक्चुअली ये अगर आप करते हो तो आपको एक ना एक क्रेडेंशियल मिल जाएगा, एंड यू गेट अ लाइसेंस. सो ये इज वेरी गुड फॉर दैट फॉर स्टार्टिंग, एंड आफ्टर दैट you have to be some good exposure also. So either you can opt for job for 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, as per your convenience. So, and if you want to go for practice, then also I think practical exposure you must take for 1 year at least in any firm. So after that, if you want to go for your own practice, you can start your own firm also. And if you go for continue with job, it's also good option. So opportunities are good in both, in job also, in practice also, for US taxation. And the work in US taxation is in abundance. It's not like that कि ये फर्म ने सारा काम ले लिया तो हमारे पास में नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं होगा. काम बहुत है, सबको काम मिलता है जो भी काम अच्छे से करेगा यूएस में.
Absolutely. Then, okay, I think rest all questions we have taken it already. So thank you very very much, Manoj, for joining us today. Thank you for sharing your inspiring journey with all of us. So on behalf of iLead Tax Academy, I want to wish you all the very very best for the new business that you begin, especially your US tax practice, and may God be with you in every future milestone that is ahead of you. May God.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir, and thanks for inviting me. And thanks.
Definitely, we are truly proud of you, and we look forward to celebrating many more achievements together.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, people, so that was Manoj with us. So thank you, Manoj, once again for joining us today. And to all our students, who are watching this 3S student success story today, your story matters too. Your story matters too. Whether you have cleared your EA, FPC, CPP, CPA, or started a new job or a new tax firm, completed your QBO, grown through RTP, whatever, even we want to hear from you. Your journey, can inspire hundreds of learners, across India and abroad. So if you are an iLead student with a success story, big or small, just reach out to me or contact our team, and we would love to feature you in one of our upcoming 3S success story sessions and celebrate your growth with all our viewers. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. I wish you God's very best, and may His wisdom and favor rest upon you as you move forward in your career and in your learning journey. See you soon in the next episode. Take care. Have a wonderful week ahead.